Alright, today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own MLA formatted template. So that way anytime you ever need to write an MLA formatted paper, all you have to do is click one box and away you go. Now I've already got everything set up here in the proper format. If I click down here, you can see I've already got my first indent. Now let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and create a new document to show you how to do this from scratch. Alright, so the first thing that we need to do is go ahead and pre-adjust the font and the line spacing for the entire paper. So let's go ahead and click right here, type in Times New Roman. There it is. Font size 12. Now you can also use Arial, but personally I prefer Times New Roman. Now the next thing that we're going to need to do is readjust the fonts, the line spacing. So we're going to go ahead and say double spaced. Now right here you can see add a space before the paragraph or remove a space after the paragraph. When it says that remove the space after the paragraph, that means the space has already been defaulted in there. MLA states that you cannot have that space, so we're going to go ahead and remove it from after every paragraph. Alright. Now the first thing you're going to need to do is set up your title block, or your name block. And you can use your middle initial or not. I choose to go ahead and do so. And on the next line, just hit enter once. You're going to need to put in your class name. And every professor is going to have their own particular way of doing it. For my professors, all of them luckily, all prefer the class abbreviation and then the class number, then section number. So for me personally, it's going to look like this. Class number 1301 and then section 1003. Now after that we're going to need to have a date. Now the easiest way to do this for a template, to make sure that the date is correct every single time, we're going to go ahead and insert an automatically updating macro. So by clicking over here on insert, come over here to date and time. And normally it would default to here, but earlier I went ahead and set up this is the correct MLA formatted date, and I set that as default. Now I've done that already. Also update automatically, you're going to need to have that box checked. Go ahead and hit OK, and it's going to insert the font for you, or the date for you rather. Now for your title, hit enter once, come back over here to home, and you're going to want to center. Let's readjust that a little bit. Alright, now to actually start typing, let's go ahead and hit enter one more time. And we're going to come back over here to align the left again. Now, one way to make it easier on yourself is go ahead and you're going to need to tab every single time, or you can set up to automatically tab for every new paragraph. So come right up here to paragraph settings. It's just to the right. Click that little bitty box. Now again, to verify before, spacing before and after each paragraph is 0 point, double space, and indentation, we're going to go ahead and say first line. And you can see right down here, that's where it's going to show you that it is automatically indenting by 1/2 inch, which is MLA format. Hit OK, and we're ready to go. Now I've got a test paragraph here. I'm going to go ahead and try it out. Alright, so this test paragraph, it retained the automatic indent, and we're still at Times New Roman. Let's see here. Now as I continue to type, it's going to keep all of the spacing correct. Now as we hit enter, it's going to make sure that the indentation is automatic. Alright, and lastly we're going to need to put in a header. Now down here, this whole section is your main body of your paper. Up here in this blank area, that's where the header is. Just go ahead and double click, and that's going to bring it up. Now we're going to want to have automatically updating page numbers. So let's see here. We're going to insert header and footer design. Right up here is page number. We want it at the top of the page. And number 3, which indicates the far right, is MLA format. Also for MLA format, you're going to need to have your last name in one space. Now what happens is that right there, see how it highlights gray? That is going to automatically update for every paper. Go ahead and close the header. Now let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and copy my little paragraph here. Alright, there we are. Page 2 is going to automatically numerate. Alright, so let's go ahead and back up. So once we get to here, that right there becomes your new template. Something happened up here. There we are. There we go. Alright, so now I have a properly set up template. I can go ahead and click down here, and that's where my cursor is going to show up every single time. Now what I want to do at this point is save this whole setup, everything that's saved here, as a template. Now what I used to do is just save this as a blank document, or as a new document, and readjust everything every time, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and save as, save it to my computer. Let's see here. Now here's how to make it a little bit different. Save as type Word document, and I want it to be a macro enabled template. That makes sure that your date automatically updates every time and that page number actually works properly. If we save it as simply a Word template, it's going to convert those 2 macros that we put in there into regular plain text, so they won't work the next time you open them. I want to save it as macro enabled template. Now I've already got it right here. So that's the one that I made earlier, so I'm not going to save this, but you would need to. Save the thumbnail, makes it a little bit easier. Alright, to show you what I did earlier, anytime you open up a new document, you will now have a personal template. These are the ones that come with Word, but under personal template, I now have an MLA format. So this is a brand new paper. And as you can see how that highlights right there? And that page number is going to automatically work its magic again, so let's go ahead and test it. There we are. We're good to go. Alrighty. I hope that works for you. Hope it saves you a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. All you'll need to do is change the title of your paper every time and your class. Other than that, you should be good to go. Thank you.